Were the epistles of Paul truly from the God of the Bible, or were they something else entirely? This question has echoed through centuries of theology, debate, and hidden lore. Paul's letters shape much of Christian doctrine, yet Paul himself never walked with Jesus during his earthly ministry. He wasn't among the 12. Instead, his authority begins with a single claim, a revelation from the risen Jesus Christ. According to Paul, this encounter didn't come from human teaching, tradition, or apostles, but directly from God. That alone raises a powerful question. Does divine revelation require eyewitness proximity or divine commissioning? Supporters argue that Paul's transformation from persecutor to preacher is evidence of divine origin. His letters emphasize grace over law, inner transformation over ritual, and faith over ethnic identity. These themes align with the broader arc of Scripture and were later preserved within the Bible, accepted by early church councils as inspired. But critics point to something unsettling. Paul's epistles sometimes sound different from the words attributed to Jesus in the Gospels. Jesus speaks of the kingdom, parables, and obedience rooted in love. Paul writes about justification, theology, and structure. Is that development or divergence? And then there's the hidden tension. Paul openly confronts Peter. He challenges established leaders. He claims his gospel came not from men. That confidence forces an uncomfortable question: how do we test a voice that claims divine authority? Some scholars argue Paul didn't replace Jesus' message, he interpreted it for a fractured, expanding world. Others believe his influence reshaped Christianity into something more institutional, more doctrinal, and less mystical than its original form. So here's the real question. If Paul was truly guided by God, then his letters are divine clarification. But if he was mistaken or partially human, then how much of modern Christianity rests on interpretation rather than revelation? And one more thought to sit with. If God used imperfect people throughout Scripture, is Paul any different, or is that the point? Was Paul chosen to reveal deeper truth, or to test discernment itself? Let us know what you think. Was Paul a divine messenger, or Christianity's most influential interpreter?